So my name is David Gothrop. I'm the general manager of Village Canadien. I've been the general manager since 2007, so I guess it's going on 18 years come January. I guess our mission, our purpose is to provide safe, affordable accommodation for our members in a cooperative model. And I think we've pretty much accomplished that. I think one of the nice things is the sense of community that we were able to develop, and that's a big goal of ours as well. We got about 231 units on 3 locations. Our scope is 150 townhouse units here at River Road. We have 73 units at our Meadowood location and 8 units in Selkirk. Initially, as most cooperatives, began with a need that needed to be filled, and in this case it was housing. And back in 1966 there was an appetite by the federal government to expand that. A group of interested people got together and formed they incorporated the co-op, Village Canadien. And it took another 10 years before a shovel went to ground. Yeah, it was red tape basically. That's what I'm given to understand. And I think around 1976 they were open for business, and the rest is sort of history. What I do here basically is administratively operate the cooperative. I have a staff of 4 people upstairs in the admin department, and we have about 5 maintenance people. We have 2 stories here. The upstairs is for the preschool, and then I think the downstairs they use for the older kids, after school program, lunch program, that kind of thing. We also have another daycare at our Meadowood location. They have an infant care program there as well as preschool. Those are huge amenities for our members because we do have single parent families here. It's just so convenient to drop your child off, know they're well taken care of, and then come home at night and you just basically walk to your unit. We want to be able to provide affordable housing for our members and for not only the current slate of members, but members for in the future. That's an important part, is the sustainability of the cooperative model and of Village Canadien. We do have a board of directors that governs the operation. I'm the only employee of the board of directors. I report directly to the board of directors. I'm accountable to our membership. The staff, basically I hire, report to me. You can be as involved in the cooperative as you want to be. You know, we only ask that you come to meetings to keep informed. But at the meeting, you vote for your board of directors. You could run for the board if you wish. All of our board of directors are coming from our membership. I mean, it's a great opportunity to afford our members a voice in how this place operates and how this place is managed and how this place is governed. And nowhere else do you get that. Assiniboine Credit Union has been a tremendous partner for us and has helped us immensely. Initially, our CMHC mortgage here at River Road, actual construction will probably be about $3.5 million. But the difference was because they couldn't make mortgage payments, they capitalized the shortfall. So it grew to $5 million. Finally, they cut it off and said, okay, $5 million, 13.25%, because it was the mid-80s. 13.25% for a 50-year term. So what happens is, you know, in the 2000s, when rates were like 2%, we were paying 13.25. So CHF Canada, another cooperative serving other housing co-ops, lobbied the federal government and finally got them to see the light to allow us to refinance. We weren't looking for forgiveness. We were looking at the ability to refinance from a 13.25% interest rate to something more reasonable, in tune with the economy today, at the time. They finally did that. They said, go ahead, no problem. And we did do that, and we were paying about $56,000 a month on this mortgage. We ended up paying ACU $19,000 plus. What really sort of set that home was the fact that we needed a retrofit here in the worst way. We hadn't, and this is like 2007, 2006, we hadn't done anything. Had no money to do it and couldn't refinance because of this $56,000 a month we had to pay. With that refinancing, we were able to go out, hire an architect, hire a builder, and basically retrofit this 137 of these units. Put in new windows, augmented the insulation in the ceiling, took off all of the brick and the stucco, wrapped it with air and vapor barrier, put up new insulation and hardy board paneling, put a new roof on, we put a new back door system in, and because it was so sealed up, we needed to put an HRV in every unit. There was no ductwork, as I mentioned, it was all electric heat. So we had to add some bulkheads and some ductwork in order to facilitate this HRV, which was necessary to prevent mold growth and that sort of thing in the units. The experience was trying, getting it done. It's very intrusive, but apart from that, it was a very successful thing that we did there. One of the nice things is, our members pay their own hydro. With the added insulation, their hydro costs went down. You'll also notice that the members, they're more involved in their beautification of their unit, for example, outside. They're planting gardens, they're involved in our community garden, they're growing vegetables, they're sharing vegetables. There is a pride of ownership that's been renewed. We also put up about 4 or 5 different pergolas or gazebos, if you wish, throughout the property, and just give people an opportunity to gather there and talk amongst themselves. We've been for about the past 10 years or so, maybe longer. We had this notion that we wanted to build an apartment block on our infill land here at our River Road site. Unfortunately over time, there was some funding in order to do this, and then all of a sudden it was gone. And then there was some, and then it was gone. I guess most recently, in the past couple of years, Co-op Housing Federation of Canada lobbied and negotiated with the federal government to allocate $1.5 billion to build new cooperative homes across Canada. So they finally rolled that program out, and we were able to tap into it. And right now we have an application before CMHC for an 82-unit, 1 and 2 bedroom, affordable, accessible seniors apartment that we want to construct on our infill land here in South St. Vital. I guess one of the key factors is that our population here, just like the population in Canada, is aging. Here, these units were built basically with families in mind. So there are stairs, the washroom facility is upstairs in the 2nd level, the laundry facilities are in the basement. So it gives our membership an opportunity to age in place. A lot of our members just love it here. They don't want to have to go. Generally, the co-ops, whether it's groceries, fuel, housing, financial requirements, they provide an alternative. And there are so many benefits to having local administration and local governance. You can get things done, you feel the community, you react to the community, and quite often they're generally well run, and they generally return, for the lack of a better word, profits or surplus back to their members, which is a beautiful thing. Probably the most important issue is I think we're probably a really well-kept secret, a really good thing that not a lot of people know about. They have a better understanding of what a co-op is. However, there's still a lot out there, a lot of folks out there, and I see it every day too. They come in with a renter type mentality here. They think that there's a landlord and there's a profit motive, and there isn't. But in order to compete, I think our members have to have a better understanding, or I think society has to have a better understanding of what co-ops can do for you. I mean, they do already provide a significant portion of our GDP. They do, but it could be better, could be more. I appreciate the opportunity to speak about Village Canadien. It's always welcome. Thank you for having me.